I'm Mike Simpson, I'm Group Head of Growth.
I'm Judy Noah, I'm Group Head of Development.
Welcome to Stonygate. Today we're going to be talking to you about and giving you an update on Manchester's growth programme, both what's on site at the moment, but also what's coming up in the next year or so, to give you a flavour of the different developments that are coming through, the different tenures and the different places that we're making an impact on.
We've currently got over 900 properties that we're developing. They're either on site or they're completed, or some of them are going through the planning application process at the moment. And by the end of 2021 we'll have a total of around 1,040 new homes that we've developed in the last 5 years.
Stonygate is a very interesting and new departure for us in terms of building. We're building panelised properties here which have got incredibly good energy efficiency ratings. Some of these properties will actually be accredited as passive house homes, which is the highest grade you can get in terms of energy efficiency in terms of construction. These properties will be rent to buy, and they'll be hopefully finished in the near future, and we will be letting them to people who are looking to and aspiring to purchase these homes in the next 5 years. What's so special about them? It's about the panels, it's about the panelisation, and it's about the air tightness, which means that basically the air within the properties, the heating within the properties recycles, stays constant, and so your energy use is really minimised.
So Mike mentioned this is part of our Rent to Buy programme. Rent to Buy is a form of low-cost, affordable home ownership, which is about encouraging local residents to be able to sort of purchase property over the next sort of few years. So for the first 5 years, people will be able to rent the properties at a discounted rent, 80% of market rent. And then during those 5 years, we'll be working with people to encourage them to save a deposit so that in 5 years' time they can either buy a share of these houses or possibly buy one of these houses outright. We have other rent-to-buy schemes that are on site at the moment. Probably one of the most sort of noticeable one for a lot of people is on Princes Parkway, where we have the Clockworks. But again, we'll be encouraging people to rent them with a view to buying them either outright or shared ownership.
Also on site at the moment, using rent-to-buy, but also some using shared ownership, is two schemes. One which we call the Oasis scheme on Hyde Road, which is a really interesting scheme because it's linked to the development of a new community centre called the Oasis Centre, and we're actively contributing to that build as well. But we'll be building 26 three-bedroom homes, again for rent to buy. First new houses on Hyde Road for some considerable time. We're also building on Atlas Place in Levenshulme, which is nearing completion, and that's 64 new homes, and we know that they're going to prove incredibly popular coming out the door, hopefully by the end of this financial year.
But we're not just building for affordable home ownership, we're also building for affordable rent, and it's likely that our next programme that will take from us up to 2024 will have a larger proportion of affordable rent and social rent in it. We have recently finished 8 family homes for affordable rent on Field Street in Gorton, and we're currently on site with 15 affordable rent bungalows in Southgate in Openshaw. But what I think is particularly special about the bungalows is that they are being sort of very thoughtfully, carefully designed and developed for people that older persons with perhaps struggling to live independently. They're designed to allow people to carry on living independently for as long as possible. So there's a very secure courtyard, there's gardens, there's, in terms of specification, there's special sort of lighting and signage and colour schemes to make sure that the properties, the bungalows, can be helping people, as I say, to stay independent for as long as they can.
We've got all of this going on. Obviously, we're just about complete in terms of in terms of both the Arbon and in terms of Baker Place, in terms of occupation. And those have proved very, very successful as our market rent offer. We are also just about to go into the award season on Baker Place, so fingers crossed on that. But it shows you the range of tenures and offers that we are developing and we have developed over the last few years, and that range is only going to grow as we move on to sites on new homes in the next few years as well. Our agenda is about growing new homes in the places that One Manchester operates, and to move beyond that in due course as well. So hopefully an exciting time where we actually deliver new homes for our communities, for our place, and we invest in Manchester as well.
So just to finish, to say that all our developments are on our website, so you can have a look at them by going onto the website. And if anybody's interested in actually applying for one of our properties, there's details on how you can do that as well.